overnight. So basically, as you know, I've been modeling here, giving free picks, well, on YouTube since 2006, probably as my service in the mid 90s. And here on this show is we just come out with some plays, and we are brought to you by the Rhythm app. You can claim your 14-day free trial right now with the Rhythm app when you open up a new account. And of course, with Rhythm, you can create custom sports betting models. You can actually handicap the entire board, because with the Rhythm, you can create the factors into the handicap, and Rhythm handles all the grunt work, making saving you a lot of time in the handicap in the game. So check out the Rhythm app, download it right now over at the Apple, Google, and Android store. All right, let's get underway here. We've got 5 picks for you here on predictive modeling here for Monday. We always try to find some money lines, but these picks will be different. If I gave you a spread or total on the overnight shows, then we're going to give you the other side, whether it'll either be a total. If I gave you a total, it'll be a side, and vice versa. I'll always try and find money lines. We do have one money line on the show today. Monday Night Football did not find enough of an edge to give out a money line or a total, because it falls within that minus 5% edge, which means you get juiced out if you give out those. So no total or money line in that game. We did like, you saw the video, we did like the Eagles plus the 2.5. Let's get underway here with the show. Let's get started. All right, we got started here with this Boston and Charlotte game, and we'll start off predictive modeling here. And we like the money line here with Charlotte at plus 282. I think it's a favorable spot here to go for a dog here for a Celtics team that has a losing spread record on the road. They failed to cover 4 of 6. They sit 19th in offensive efficiency on the road. They shoot just 45% away from home, 33% from 3. Hornets this season shooting 47%. They have the rest advantage here. So kind of a spot here where you will go ahead and fire here on a big dog here. So we'll go ahead and take the Hornets here. Plus 282 is the consensus number. You can go out there and find a better number, but we'll go with money line here. Hornets plus 282. All right, let's continue on here on predictive modeling. Let's get to pick number 2 here. Denver and Detroit going head to head here, and we're going to go. Oh, we're going in this one. We gave Detroit here on the video earlier in the overnight show, but it's different here. I made a mistake in the graphics, so let me go ahead and fix the graphic because I was focusing on the pick I gave on the overnight. So let me change it because we're looking at a total in this game. We're not going to reach on this one and go Detroit money line because Detroit's on both teams back-to-backs here. So in this game, predictive modeling, we're going to come in with the over here, over 223 Nuggets and Pistons. That's a consensus number. The number you've seen there is from the sharpest book in the world. So do your line shopping, get the best numbers here. It comes down to the really, the Pistons are a really bad defensive team. And this may be a situation where we have the Nuggets being able to exploit the Detroit defense a little bit. Still not enough to cover the 9, which I think is a little much. But we're going to go here over the total here with Nuggets and the Pistons. As you know, the Pistons allowing 115.7 points per 100 possessions this year. Defensively, in their defensive efficiency numbers, defensive rating numbers for the Detroit Pistons. Denver giving up 110.3 per 100, but keeping an eye here on the pace of play has been pretty fast for Detroit. So we'll go here over 223 here on predictive model. I failed to mention the edge rates here, so let's go back here. Nuggets, Pistons, win probability of it going over here is 68%. That gives us a 29.8% edge. Based on my handicapping factors, I have this one 230.8. So you can see a dramatic variance there. So we like in this one over 223 in this game. Going back to the edge rate on that Boston and Charlotte game, I like the Hornets plus 282. Win probability 35.7%. I have a 36.3% edge rate. Based on my handicapping factors, the numbers come out. Celtics 121.6, Hornets 117.3. Gives enough of an edge here to take the Hornets here. A rested team against a traveling team whose performances don't perform as well on the road, and that money line number there with the Hornets in that one. All right, let's continue on here on predictive modeling. Let's get on to pick number 3 on our show. Milwaukee and Washington. And I believe we gave the total in that game, right? Let me see. I'm going to make sure I gave you the total in that one. Yeah, we gave the total going over. In the predictive modeling, we're going Wizards here plus the 10. You know, the Bucks defense is a big concern here, right? They're giving up 117 points per 100 possessions. We know the Wizards play at a very fast pace. I believe they say it is the fastest pace in the NBA. They do. They play at the fastest pace in the NBA. Bucks at the 8th fastest pace. But we're going to go ahead and take the Wizards here based on Milwaukee's poor defensive numbers for the year. Wizards here plus the 10. All right, let's continue on here on predictive modeling. Let's get to pick number 4 here, Knicks and Timberwolves. And we're going to take the Knicks here at plus the 2.5. We know the Timberwolves have been a really good defensive team this season. And as they've done a great job. That's why we came in with the under in this one. But the Knicks, they played the slowest pace in the league, and they've been defending as well. Like what we're seeing here, we're seeing the Knicks here 5th in defensive efficiency. We're going to come here. We're going to take the Knicks here based on their pretty good defensive play and the slow pace here. Knicks plus the 2.5. Here are the numbers. Win probability 64%. We got a 22.3% edge rate. Based on my numbers, Knicks should be favored 1.7. So that's how we look at that one. So there we go with the Knicks plus 2.5. All right. I don't know if I gave you the edge probability there. And that. Let's go back to that Wizards game. I forgot to give you the win probability there. Back to that Bucks Wizards. I had Wizards plus 10. The win probability there, 63.2%. That gives us a 20.1% edge. Based on my handicapping factors, the Wizards should be getting 6.5 points. And we're getting 10 here. So that's the value there on the Wizards. All right, let's continue on here on predictive modeling. We got another money line. We got 2 money lines from the NBA tonight for you guys. Let's come here with this Spurs and Clippers game tonight, and we're going to go money line Spurs plus 290. Why not? We know the Clippers have been a train wreck on the road this year, and they defend poorly on the road. They're giving up nearly 48% shooting, and their defensive numbers are terrible here. They're giving up 120 points per 100 possessions. That's why we were on the over in this one. But based on my handicapping factors, it shows me definitely value here on the Spurs money line plus 290 based on my modeling. I know, Chris, let's go over the math here. Win probability for the Spurs here is 35%. That gives us a 36.3% edge rates. Based on my handicapping factors, it should be this here. The Clippers 116.2, Spurs 111.8. That's enough of an edge to take Spurs a money line at plus 290. All right, that was our 5 picks for you guys here on predictive modeling. Let's go ahead and let's do a recap of the plays here, as we're not too far away here from the drive-through. So let's go ahead and get those plays for you right now here on predictive modeling, brought to you by the Rhythm app. All right, here we go. Hornets plus 282, a big underdog today. We also come in here with the Nuggets Pistons over 223. We like the Wizards plus 10 tonight. Knicks plus 2.5, and we close it out here with the Spurs money line plus 290. All right, that's going to do it here for predictive modeling. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Thank you for liking, subscribing, set notifications. Remember to visit our site. If you don't handicap on your own, you buy the picks. Well, here we go. Tony'sPicks.com is where you get them. Top performers in our industry. Click the links and get signed up to long-term passes. You'll see our top performers here. Yesterday, Ron Crawford, big win. Yesterday, Mindy coming in. Nick's been hot for the year. Joseph, Chauncey, Hollywood Sam, Marlon doing great work. Daniel Walshik's been on fire here last 30 days. Chauncey, Hollywood Sam as well. Sean Dinwiddie showing some great profit here, guys. So you can see all documented on the site. They're laid out here perfectly here with all the picks for sale. We have a best bet tab. If you're just looking for big game hunting, you can check our best bet tab. We have a $15 promotional item out there. Just introduce our service to new and existing customers. And you can see on these best bets, a lot of $15 premiums there, because a lot of the cappers want to introduce their service to new and existing customers. No better way than put your best bet at 15. Multi-packs offer great value as well. So check those out, 3, 5, and 7 packs. And you can see we're locked and loaded for Monday night. And of course, we do offer props for sale. We package them. You can also check us out on the pick ticker there. And you'll see there on the pick ticker, you'll find team versus team information. Also some late steam. We do allow our cappers to load picks between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. Those will be flagged as late steam, knowing that these are late releases and those are emailed to long-term customers. So really good value on those long-term passes. Lots of late steam up there on the board tonight here as we're getting ready for tip-off in just a few hours. We're loaded here on our pick ticker with picks, guys, so go ahead and get signed up. All right, that was predictive modeling here for Monday. Stay tuned here in about half an hour. It'll be time for the drive-through, so make sure you set those notifications so when I go live with the drive-through, you'll be live with me. Lots of live shows other than this. We got Ramon in the morning with his show, The Morning Steam. It's a morning show. There's going to be a lot of sports talk mixing with sports betting talk, so if that's your cup of tea, You can check it out. We don't clip those videos anymore because we find the on-demand audience wants their picks between 1 minute and 1.5 minutes. We know Ramon can take 10 minutes to 15 minutes a pick, and that's what our on-demand audience isn't going to. It doesn't necessarily belong on our feed there. We're just going to leave the live shows alone. The live shows are just going to stream, and for those folks that want to watch the replays can do it because they're kind of a long form. They're not really meant for the short form videos because we're finding from our comments and from the reactions and feedback we're getting from our viewing audience, they want the picks on demand from 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. So that's how we're going to do it, and industry-wise. So anyone doing live shows on our channel, we're not going to clip those videos because it just doesn't fit that format for short form. So that's how it goes. So in case you want, no one's mentioned it, but I just wanted to make sure we clarified that for everybody out there. All right, that'll do it. I'm going to be back with the drive-through in a half an hour. Remember, go back and watch the Morning Steam and Mindy's show with Tiffany, Midday Plays. These are entire unique shows up on our channel right now. Go back and watch those shows. I'll be back in about half an hour here with a drive-through. We'll talk to you guys later.